Greetings again. Welcome to another records unboxing. Already, I know the last one wasn't that long ago, but hey, it's been a bit of a bumper week. I've made all these prior orders and over a month or so, and they've all come in for Christmas at once. And this one is from imusic Denmark. This is, I think, the second one I've got. Bundling again with somebody else, so it's not all mine. But look, I'm not going to go too much into the imusic packaging because I did that last time. But you can see it's consistent, really nice and solid. This was, I think, handled by UPS again. Quite reasonable shipping. But look, you know, I've got to admit, it's in good condition. There's no big squishy dings or anything. You know, we've got this all packed tightly. So I'm just going to crack in. I'm going to pause it, cut it open, and we'll have a look what's inside, governor. Alrighty, so these actually came bundled into separate bundles, both individually bubble wrapped, taped up. So again, I'm not going to bother showing you that. I just cut them open to get in cracking. So we'll just do this, you know, bundle at a time. And the first bundle, the first record is not for me, but I do own this. Well, a version of this, a reissue version of this classic, awesome album here by De La Soul, 3 Feet Iron Rising. From, 1989, I'm thinking. This is a 2LP edition. Here's in the yellow vinyl, which I won't open up. It's not a gatefold. It's just got the two pieces in there. And with, I'm pretty sure it's got, it says comic insert, but I've got a feeling it might be like my version. That's like sleeves that have graphics on and info on, glossy sort of things. My version, I should be able to see from up here because it's very distinct. And if you look there, yep, you can see pink. It's pink spine, that's how I can always tell. And we'll zoom in there. Will it capture it there? Oh, there you go. So yeah, I always know where that one is in my collection because it stands out like a neon beacon. So yeah, this was fantastic value at I believe the listing, it was there for in Australian dollars, $22.49, and then some post for 2 LPs. So yeah, all up, absolute flipping bargain. But yeah, that one's not for mine, for me. So the next one is mine. And this one I got for a cracking bargain as well. It wasn't not high on my list, but for the money, which I believe is about $17. Yeah, $16.99. This is Black Sabbath's Volume 4 brand new reissue. I mean, come on, Black Sabbath for $17 new. What? Yeah, I don't know. Don't ask. But anyway, well, 17. I'm going to give that a crack. They're not my favourite band at all. I've only got one of their LPs. But yeah, look, it's got a great reputation. There's one of their earlier ones with Ozzy. And yeah, 17 plus a bit of post. And a few bucks. So, you know, it's about 21 bucks. I don't know. 20, 21 bucks. Cracking. And it is, oh, I just spied that. Oh, it is a gatefold. There's a gatefold in there. Lovely. So even better. Spanking. And by the way, I've noticed so far, these are in really good condition. No dingy corners or bends. Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you, imusic. So I thought I'd do a quick insert here and actually, yeah, open up the gatefold while I got the opportunity. So I've just taken most of this off. I haven't gone the whole way yet. What? Okay, so let's see what's inside. Well, hey, that is nice. I like that. I mean, there's no info. It's very extravagant in that way. That's cracking. Oh, well, that's a nice surprise for that piece of awesomeness. Now, next one, I got this because just out of curiosity and been an absolute bargain of the century, really, in a way, because I rechecked the price on this after the fact, and it was up to about $56 at the moment. When I bought it, it was, oh, and that's without post, by the way. This was $13.49 Australian. So for a whole album, yeah, and that is Schoolie D. Was it Saturday Night or something in school? I think, yep, Saturday Night. Look, I've not heard this album. I knew of Schoolie D back in the day. I probably heard a couple of tracks back in the day of his, you know, but no one I knew was really into him. I never had the means back then without YouTube and stuff. So yeah, look, he was one of these people I knew of, but not enough. So, you know, for $13.50, I'll give that a crack. I'm sure I'm going to get my $13.50 plus post worth. So, well, you know, the most probably $17. But yeah, as I said, I'm pretty sure it was 56 at the moment or something ridiculous like that. Now, I'm pretty sure that when I felt that was not a gatefold, no. And look, yeah. Some mid-school hip-hop, or, you know, getting to golden age. I have no idea how good it's going to be. That's going to be the beauty. It's going to be a nice surprise. So I thought I'd open up the record because on that price comparison, I did notice it said something about lemon, like lemon edition or something. And I thought, oh, does that mean it's colored vinyl? And as you can see, it is. This weird sort of yellowy, splatty thing. I'll just see if I can get it up here a bit. Just carefully, just so you probably can see it a bit better. Without the shadows on. Whoops. But yeah. Yeah, so that was it's mostly sort of transparent, but that sort of inky look in there, which is pretty cool because it obviously matches the yellow label there. So, you know, another little bonus on top of the bargain price. All right, the next one up. This one is for me as well. This one I did suss out before I bought it because I don't normally buy newer stuff. And this was an exception from a great artist, but it's newer. And I checked it out and I went, man, this is pretty good, eh? And again, it was a good price, come down. And this is Donato with Electrico. And this is from about, I want to say about 2014. So look, you know, I know it's 10 years ago, but that's new in my books. So I think I got this for about 25, 26 bucks. Yeah, it was 26 bucks. Plus a bit of post, so, you know, still good value there. And yeah, this is really nice. This has got a nice mix of sort of 70s styling and sound. Meets a little bit more contemporary, but again, not overdone. You know, not with like samples and you know, like overproduced today's production stuff. You know, it sounds nice, but in terms of recording, but it's still got this sort of nod back to the 70s, which, you know, is the stuff of his I like. Oh, there you go. So it's saying he performed a show with these musicians in 2014, so yeah, it'd be around about that time, I'd say. It might be 2016, I'm not sure, but, fairly new. So yeah, look, it's nice to be able to support an artist later on as well, with a reissue. Sorry, with a new issue. I don't even know if this is a reissue of that one, because it's fairly new, within the last 10 years. So, yeah, like, being brave there, in a way. But look, as I said, I know what I'm in for. Some nice groove stuff there, sort of funky, jazzy stuff. It's a good listen. Alrighty, cracking on. Next one I know of, but it's not for me. And again, good price this one. Look, I knew of these guys back in the day. I wasn't big up on them, so I can't tell you too much. Sort of getting to the end of golden age of hip hop, I suppose. Right at the crux, 1992, I believe. And that's the Far Side. Bizarre Ride 2, I think. Number 2. Bizarre Ride 2. Yeah, really dig the cover. It's really cool. Nice illustration. Yeah. So, some 1992 hip hop. So, I'm surprised I didn't hear this back in there. Maybe I did, but I don't remember. I just remember when they were really coming out, when I was sort of starting to probably get out of hip hop a bit then. So I kind of missed this one. But this one was, what was the good price on this for a 2LP? What was the nearly $40, $39.50 plus post, and that will be 2LP post. But I think at the moment this LP has gone up to, it's gone up to 60. It's gone up to 64.50 or 49. So yeah, that's about $25 savings there. 2LP, and I believe it is a coloured vinyl. Not that that really matters, but I might be wrong. This one might not be. The one that's 65 is coloured, but we'll find out. Oh yeah, it says coloured edition. Sorry, just checking the invoice here. It says coloured edition. So there you go. Score, Danny. All right, the next one, in a similar vein, I suppose. This one is mine, and this one is, again, because the price. Purely this one, well, because of the legacy as well. It's a newer one as well from 2020, but for the price of, I think it was $17 Australian, plus a bit of post. So look, I'm hitting about the 20. But that's still dirt cheap for a brand new LP. This is Public Enemy's What You Gonna Do When the Grid Goes Down. I don't know if it goes like that, but anyway. I did have a bit of a listen this about a year ago, so I've completely forgotten mostly, but I do remember it sort of, I think, had a couple of almost remade songs, classic songs, and as I think it's saying there's a lot of guests. And I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest, usually. A bit of guesting's okay every now and again. Tribe Called Quest started to get into that and other hip-hop scenes, but yeah, look, that's not the reason I got it. $17. Love PE back in the day. I'll give them a crack to see what's happening around 2020, which would have been actually COVID time. This probably was released smack around then. I'm not sure which month this came out, but COVID hit early 2020, so, chances are it came out during the pandemic. So, yeah, look, I also just felt that then. I'm just going to have a quick squeeze in a second, but is there a... I thought there was a... Oh, yeah, there's Public Enemy number 1, but it's as in 1. And I think that's, yeah, a throwback sort of remake or something, or I don't want to say reimagining, but a kind of update remake. But look, I will say the guests on here, in my opinion, for me, not too shabby. We've got George Clinton at the start, in the first two songs there. We've got a bit of Beastie Boys, Mike D and Ad Rock, and also Run DMC. So, you know, throwing it old school there, and is fine by me. Fancy that Questlove pops up on this, because, you know, he pops up on bloody everything these days. He's over everything. Not begrudgingly, but, you know, I'm not surprised at one, because he is on nearly everything around. We even got Ice-T. I mean, what? What? 2020 Ice-T? Come on. That's okay, interesting. That should be pretty cool. Anyway, so yeah, I was just saying, I felt it, and it felt a bit, yeah, just at the edge here. Yep, and it looks like a gatefold. So I'd love to crack that one in particular open, which is what I'm going to do. Alrighty. Got most of it off there. Here we go. Yep, gate folding. I'll open this. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty cool. Some nice photos there. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Alright, bit of a spiel. 30th year Fear of Black Planet. Okay. Nice. Yeah, looking forward to reading that, listening to that. So, yeah, that's good to even get a nice gatefold package. You know, nice artwork too. Really, eye-catching artwork. Okay, so bargain. Next up, I've been after this LP for a while. In fact, I'm pretty sure I bought this LP from Dusty Groove. I know it sounds weird, but originally, yeah, was it last year or something? Then I had a package stolen, or it didn't come, you know, it wasn't delivered. I got my money back, but I didn't get the LPs, and I've been sort of backtracking trying to get those LPs ever since, remembering what I got in that. And this one's been on and off. And I got this one for a nice, decent markdown price again. So it was down to 29, so under 30. And it's not normally under 30 Australian. And that is Lee Morgan's Caramba. Caramba with exclamation marks and stuff. Okay, so yeah, this one is a Blue Note reissue, as you probably can glaringly tell from our lovely sticker here, mastered by Kevin Gray at Coherent, from the original tapes, analog tapes, I'd say. Yep, yeehaw. Thank you, hype sticker. And yeah, you know, Lee Morgan, I mean, you usually cannot go wrong with Lee Morgan, on Blue Note particularly. And I think this is a bit late in, I'm trying to remember which year. Is it about 67, something like that? I might be wrong, but you'll see Benny Maupin turns up on this. Young Benny Maupin at the time, and that's fantastic. Cedar Walton and Reggie Workman, Billy Higgins is more older school. So Benny would be the new blood there, I'm assuming, from my scant knowledge there. But that'll be interesting. And this one, I think also, it feels like, oh, yep, here we go. There's a gatefold corner there. So let's just look at the back here. Oh, we've got German pressing, and that's absolutely fine by me. German pressings are usually very, very good. And the reissues. So we've got 5 songs. This is quite typical for a Blue Note of the time, or extended jams. And I'm just going to try to see down here if it gives me, yeah, there, I think it's got it there blurry, saying 1968. Sorry, it's blurry, peoples. Yeah, so it's close, 66, so it's, yeah, late 60s, 68 there. So I might just crack open this gatefold. Okay. All right. So let's have a look inside. Oh, that's nice. That's what you want to see. Good use of the inside. A nice bit of a write up inside. The interesting thing about this one too is that a lot of Blue Notes, in my understanding, rarely had gatefolds back in the D. Now this, I'm not sure if this is mimicking the original at all. I don't know if this is a reissue thing here, and if that was normally the back cover, because that's what you'd normally expect to see. Except, no, because the because the image is a wraparound image. So yeah, maybe because it's later, 68. So when more gatefolds are happening and competing with, you know, other rock records or whatever you want to say. Wow, okay, that's sort of it. I just sorry to poke you in the arm there, lady. Yeah, but that's really cool too. So yeah, it is. Well, it probably is mimicking the OG there. I'll just be honest, I didn't know. I had no idea. Okay, well, I'll just put that on there. All right, so that's the first bundle. Now, before I get started actually on the second bundle, I just noticed when I went to move this first bundle of stuff, because I don't normally open, you know, the shrink wrap when I'm doing these videos, but I did notice a good thing here with the Lee Morgan. Look, there is plastic on the inside of this paper. It is plastic line, which is fantastic, which means if I just have a quick look there, I know it's probably hard to see the camera. Look, I cannot see paper scuffs and little bits of paper crap and debris. I mean, I won't take the whole record out now, but that's a bloody good sign. So well done, Blue Note, or Liberty, or whoever's doing their stuff now. It's probably UME, actually. Oh, yep. Or whoever, whatever. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Germany, or whoever it is who's decided to do the simple thing, put the bloody plastic to save the record that's brand new. Very grateful about that. Lesson to be learnt. Everybody should be doing that now with reissues. Motoring right on to the second bundle now. And speaking of which, next one is for me. This one was, again, very inexpensive. Why I pulled the trigger. Not high on my list. More of a curiosity. I am familiar somewhat with it. Classic LP in a lot of people's minds. And that's Motorhead's Ace of Spades. From, I think it's 1980. So some nice, I don't want to pigeonhole them, hard rock, heavy rock, whatever, you know, people want to call them, thrashing it out. But yeah, look, gotta love some Motorhead. Good fun always. I don't have any of this stuff because, you know, the hard rock stuff I don't mind, but it's not my primary focus. More so like funk and jazz and that, but you know, every now and again I get something a bit different. And the Motorhead one again, I think this was 17. Yeah, sorry, it's $17 Australian plus a bit of post. So again, probably about $20, 21 around there. You know, brand new. Which is Ace. Yeah, I did that. Okay, now let's have a look. This one's not a gatefold. Probably wasn't when it was originally released. But that's pretty good. I think that's at 12 songs. Fantastic. It'll probably go pretty quick though. I think they'll be very quick songs. Yeah, and there we go there, 1980. I'm not sure who's pressed this one. Because I can't see. What's that little logo? The BMG. Who the other ones who own everything now. So yeah. Anyway, 17 bucks. I'll do that for 17 bucks. I should have some fun with that. Next one. Look, I've got the next one. I do have it on a used CD, the next one, but it's one of these ones that I've been putting off getting on vinyl until I can get a good price, which is hard. And I'm talking about Miles Davis's second great quintet, and this is In a Silent Way. Now, I believe from memory this is only 2 songs. Might be, might not be. And this one, again, it's probably one of the ones I spent a bit more on, but it was under 30. It was like 29 bucks. So for Miles Davis, second great quintet, late 60s or mid to late 60s stuff, I got away with it pretty well, I think, in terms of price. And it's on Legacy, is it? Sony, oh no, Columbia, sorry. Yeah, well, Columbia Legacy, but Sony Music now, I think, buying into that. Yeah, there we go. So we've got like, well, it's saying 4 songs, but really, yeah, it's sort of like 2, 1 per side, but really nice. This is a different album. I can see that the purists back in the day would not have gone for this. But oh yeah, I really like it. So I'm finally getting them. And then speaking of which, here's the ones down here. You know, I've got these, I think all on CD. Yeah, but particularly these ones here I need to still get. They'll come. But got them on CD. So in the meantime, I'll enjoy this great Miles one for the price I got. Pepsi, I'm still staying here. I'm not going upstairs. Now, if you want to stay down here while I'm videotaping and make disgusting noises like you were, you can do that. That's okay. But if you want to go upstairs and go to bed, you can go upstairs and go to bed, okay? It doesn't matter if you look that way. I'm not going that way. I know you're telling me to go that way by looking that way. No, I'm staying here. So, kicking along. Next up, this one is for me. And this I know is, look, again, I know this is not the band's best album. That doesn't mean it's not going to be a good album, but I just know from the critics, this second album by this band, second out of 3 albums, official albums that is, back in the day, is not their best. It was their first studio album. They're an unusual band in the sense that their first album was a cracking live album. They captured the band in their essence live, and then they came in the studio and did this and lost some of the magic apparently in 1970, and that is MC5 back in the USA out on Atlantic. So yeah, look, again, it's not hugely high on my list, but it's more of almost like a completist thing out of curiosity, because I do have their first and third albums. So this was to plug up that gap in the middle. And again, the price was pretty good. It was $26, basically. 26 Australian, plus a bit of post. So again, you know, cracked the under 30 mark all up for a brand new reissue, which I'm happy about. It's not a gatefold, but I don't think the original was. I like the old school photos of the montage on the back. But yeah, I believe that, I might be wrong. I thought that 2 of the band members possibly died this year. I know it's a uplifting fact there, but I'm pretty sure that tuned in. It might have been the singer, Rob Tyner. I might be wrong. And also, I think it was the drummer, Dennis Thompson. Now, don't hold me to that. Don't hold me to that. It's just something that's in the back of my head, rattling around there as a related factoid. Well, possibly factoid. It might be fake news. But yeah, so get some nice Detroit rock. And yeah, look, they can say masterpiece. We'll see. I'm sure though it's there'll be some value on there. And yeah, that completes my MC5 original 3 LPs on vinyl. All right, next one up is not mine, but it's a crack. I do own this too. It's reissue. Again, we're talking about golden age hip hop here. 2LP, I believe. I'm pretty sure this is 2LP as well. And that's Pete Rock and CL Smooth coming at you with Mecca and the Soul Brother. Yes, so I do know about this one. This is a black standard edition, black vinyl standard edition, and I believe it was 28. Oh no, 27.49 basically, 27.50. Now for 2LP, that is cracking. Good price, really good there. Plus a bit of post on the top of that, so it'll be under $40 worth easily. And I don't know if it's going to show much on the back. No, I don't even think it's got a track listing on the back. Huh? Now, I thought mine had colour here. I might be wrong. Probably am known to be wrong. So let's have a bit of a cracking look. Yeah, so I've just, for comparison's sake, for something a bit different here, I've just grabbed my reissue. So this is not an original as well. And I think this one's from about 2015 or 16 or something, via the help of Get On Down Records. And that's what I thought. There was some colour on the front of mine, and there is. You can see there, it's also got the name of the LP written down the bottom of my version. That one does not. So, that's quite interesting. But it's still the same photo, but an artwork as such. Yeah, this one was a clear vinyl edition on Get On Down, whereas this one is black, classic. But yeah, even on the back, that's So I can't. So maybe that's the way it originally was, because this one has the track listing on the back. So yeah, interesting. Anyway, there's a bit of comparison. But yeah, how nice. Yep, I'm sure you enjoy that, Danny. All right, next one up is for moi. And I threw this on because, again, I got a lot by this band. I've not had this album. I've not even heard this one, to be honest. I may have browsed through it once or twice somewhere, but I cannot remember really anything about this, except that great band. And this comes from the early 90s, I think, originally. This is a 2022 reissue. But I think it comes from, I don't know, maybe 92, I'm not sure. And that is by Bad Manners, and that's Heavy Petting. Fantastic, appropriate, cheesy cover in a way. But look, I've got a fair bit of Bad Manners, and the price again was about $20, $21. No, all in between, $20.50. So again, by the time I put on post, I got away quite cheap. And again, I'm just feeling there. And we've got a gatefolder, people. So we'll have a look. Alrighty, well that's nice and schmick there. Okay, let's have a look on the inside. I've never seen the inside. I was going to say, hopefully it's appropriate. I didn't know what to expect. Oh, well, that's still cool, you know, in a kooky way. Yeah, well, I would say I didn't expect that, but at the same time, I probably, did not expect that, if that makes sense, something like that. We've got some liner notes there. That's great. Even says liner notes. When do you even see that on a record that it says liner notes? But I'm just trying to see if it's saying a year for this throughout the 90s or never. I can't see a year. Maybe you spotted one in my hectic movement there. Now, we've got a black sleeve. Hopefully, it's a non-plastic sleeve. Naughty people. I'll just put that back. But yeah, that's a nice package at least for $20. But yeah, as I said, I may have heard this once. I don't even remember. I see there though. Oh, that's a title I'd never forget. Randy Scouse Git, which I'm sure is a Monkees song. Well, I know it is a Monkey song, but I'm sure that would probably be a ska cover of a Monkey song. So that could be fun. Yeah. Anyway, some ska goodness here. Next up. This one is not for me, although I am a little bit jealous. Well, in one way. I am a bit jealous one way because I do own the original of this from way back in the day, about 1972 maybe. This is a reissue that is still on my list because it has extra bonus tracks. And that's the thing I'm jealous of. And that is the awesomeness, that is the counts. What's up front that counts. One of my favorite records. Is such a great westbound record. It's such a great funk rock sort of record. Yeah, just killer stuff. So yeah, Danny's gonna enjoy this one. So the thing is, you get 3 bonus tracks, previously unreleased tracks, that I would love to have as well, which means, I'd have to have 2 copies. The original I paid an arm and a leg, a fair bit. It's one of the records I paid a lot for back in the day, and had to import. But it didn't come with extra tracks because it was the OG. So yeah, this was actually marked down too, wasn't it? I think it was about 30. Yeah, $28.99, $29 Australian, plus a bit of poster, just tipping over the $30 all up. For a pretty new reissue. What was this, end of last year or beginning of this year it was reissued, something like that. And with bonus tracks, killer. Absolutely, as it says there, I would agree with a hype sticker for once. Essential. I do think. I'd tell people that. I am. Essential. Okay, now, last up. This one's for me. This one's interesting. This one I bought because it was marked down as well. It's been on my list, but it's always been way too much. Been out of my league until now. And this one was, what about 29? Yeah, $28.99. And it's actually a bloody Tone Poet issue. Now, I don't own any Tone Poets, and this will probably be the first and last I do, because they usually cost way too much, and especially to get them here in Australia. And that's Jackie McLean's Demon's Dance with the absolute spectacular cover. Okay, that's just flipping awesome. So yeah, we've got a Blue Note reissue here in this luxurious sort of Tone Poet series. So it's a fairly recent reissue. This one, it might have been last year or the year before, I can't remember. Very, very recent reissue. Oh, look, we got Mr. Kevin Gray again. Originally recorded by Rudy Van Gelder. Lovely. And manufactured at RTI. on 180 gram vinyl. Now that's it. This loosey-goosey cover. That's interesting. Rarely get ones like that. And it's gatefold as well. Woohoo! So this one is also late 60s. Oh, actually, it might be early 70s. I think it was something like recorded in 1967, I'll say. Maybe 68. And I think then it was released 1970 originally. And personnel, we have Jack DeJohnette on drums, which is really cool to see. I'm not sure it was before he played. Actually, it might have been before he played with Miles, but after, or maybe during, when he was playing with Charles Lloyd. So, depending on the year, as I said, I'm thinking it was recorded maybe 67, 68. Let's have a look down here. It says anything. Oh, there we go. Well, near the cusp and just before Christmas, December 22nd, recorded. Wow, one day, 6 songs. Man, they don't mess around, and they obviously didn't mess around near Christmas time. But yeah, that's when it was recorded, but I'm pretty sure it was released 70. Oh, there it is. There we go, and the fine print here. Sorry about the blurriness. Originally released 1970. Yeah. And that's, yeah, sorry, just said 2023, so last year. Now, I didn't buy it because it was a tone pot. That was just an extra, I suppose, bonus because it came down in price to such a fantastic price. So to get this for about, I don't know, $31 Australian tone pot, yeah, pretty, and brand new, pretty much unheard of until today. So I've decided to open up the baggie, which is really easy. It's got like this little zippy thing at the top. So that was new because, yeah, I wanted to dive in, take the opportunity while I can to suss out that gatefold. I did feel this when I picked it up. It is like hefty. It's like got hefty cardboard, really solid, old school. So they've obviously put a lot of the money into that as well, the quality, because this is stiff stuff. And let's have a look in here because it's, wow, that's stiff too. That's got the creak, in the gatefold. Don't know if you heard the creaking in this. But yeah, look at that. So there we go. And we've got Woody Shaw over there. He gets a FaceTime billing inside the gatefold. It's just taken up by the two of them. But nice, clear, brilliant photos there. That's lovely. And if I look inside, let's just check. Being a time pod, I'm expecting, yeah, I can feel that. Oh, that's what you want. That's what you want. I'll just take that out a second. All right, yep. So, yeah, good. They have dispensed with crappy paper in the sleeves. They've got me a nice transparent, thick, proper liner that I will not have to swap out. And again, I can see already, none of that crap on it. Looks schmick-a-tack. And if anyone's going to wreck it, it will be me and my clumsiness or stupidity if it comes to that. But at least I know I bought it and it looks perfect in there at the moment, just on first inspection. So how nice is that? Anyway, that is the big second iMusic haul. Lots to take in there, and then obviously now lots to listen to. Cheers for your time. Thanks for making it all the way. See you again.